again, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today we're going to take a look at Renew Protect Black, and this is their once-a-year plastic trim and rubber restoration product. Once you have the foundation or the base layer, all you need to do is go back over it once a year. We're going to take a look at that today, and then from there on, I'll keep an eye on durability. So let's get this started. Renew Protect Black was formulated to rejuvenate or restore plastic trim, rubber, vinyl. You can use it on tires as well. It is a dry seal, no solvents, no silicone. With a strong UV block, it was formulated to prevent dry rotting on tires. Maybe you have your boat on a trailer sitting outside or an RV that sits outside year-round. This will help prevent dry rot on tires. Black replenishes the carbon black plasticizers and polymers that are lost to UVA, UVB damage. Here we have the perfect candidate for test subject, Jeep Liberty. Plastic trim all the way around it, and the front bumper is heavily damaged. We're going to try to return this into a nice, deep, dark, rich-looking bumper again, and we'll use the Renew Protect Black to get that done. Preparation is key to get the most out of any detailing product, as I will mention over and over again. We're going to use Adams Tire and Rubber Cleaner. It also works perfectly to clean out plastic trim and prepare it for protection or rejuvenation. They also have two other products that will work hand in hand with this one here. You can use this one as the base product. They have Gloss and Satin, GLOZ, and SATN. They can be used as toppers, depending on if you want a more glossy look or kick back to a satin look. This here will always be the base layer as it restores the plastic polymers. The rubber or plastic has to be completely dry and clean, and then you could start with your base coat. It's going to take 2 coats. With this front bumper, it may take 3. Normally, it's going to be 2 coats. Be as even as you can. They send a couple different foam blocks, this microfiber application pad, and some other tools to get the product laid down. This is my favorite one right here, especially for this front bumper. Goes on nice and smooth. Put a nice thick layer on for the first coat. We're going to let it dry for 5 minutes. Put another coat. And if it needs another one, we'll do that. We'll take a look after the second coat's cured. No need to do any masking. If you get any on the plastic lenses here, as I did intentionally, just grab a damp microfiber and it'll wipe right off, especially if it's fresh. Layer or coat number 1 is complete, and as you can see, it's glossy as you lay it down the first few seconds, but that will cure to a satin look. So we're going to let this go. You can see it's a little bit blotchy here and there. It's thin because that first base layer is working its way, and it's going to take 2 to 3 layers here. I was prepared for that completely, as bad as this front bumper is. And here you could see the indications and the directions for the different types of materials you can use it on: rubber, vinyl, plastic. Okay, we have allowed for the proper time to go by. It's time to apply the second coat. And the second layer is immediately making a huge difference, filling in the thin spots. This bumper was so bad, I'll probably give it a third layer just to help it out for the future as it heads back out into Mother Nature. Let me quickly wipe off any of the Renew Protect I got on the parking lights, and I'll bring you in closer for the next layer of application on the bumper here. And with very little effort and a short amount of time, we are finished. It's cured. It looks very good, actually. I'm quite impressed. Anxious to see when this thing comes back in a couple months how it holds up, but so far so good. And that'll bring us to the final thought segment of the video. This here's the 8 ounce. They do have a 4 ounce and a 16 ounce available, so depending on the size of the job, and speaking of that, we did that whole Jeep and only used that much. So you could probably do 10 Chevy Avalanches with their 4-ounce version. I think that's $8. This one is 24, and I think the 16 ounce is $35. So you don't have to buy just one large container, shell out a bunch of money, and the rest goes to waste the rest of the year. So it looked decent. It looks pretty good. It did a good job restoring those plastic pieces. I'll keep an eye on protection and durability as we get the car back in for future services, and I'll keep you posted. Brian from Apex Detail. Catch you in the next video. If you are enjoying the content and find it useful, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. That'll let you know when we have new videos available.